Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we are delving into QQQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 23rd of June, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to remain updated on our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by exploring our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has identified QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.69. Now, let's examine the exchange-traded fund's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 2%. This results in an average return of 0.11% per day since it was categorized as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund lies in the upper part of a strong rising trend in the short term, which typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at 540.38 will initially indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 21.15% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 12.49% to 23.13%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 5.99%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between negative 15.79% and positive 9.67% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 447.71 and 583.5. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, QQQ ETF upgraded to buy candidate. The QQQ ETF price increased by 0.91% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 23rd of June, 2025. The price rose from $526.83 to $531.65. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 1.63%, with a low of $523.65 and a high of $532.17. The price has experienced ups and downs during this period, and there has been a gain of 0.33% over the last 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 11 million shares, with a total of 49 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $26.3 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence, which may serve as an early warning for potential changes in the upcoming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $540.81, while the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price is 1.69%, or $9.16, below the 52-week high of $540.81, which also represents the all-time high for the ETF. Stock market trends suggest a strong resilience, particularly with the Invesco QQQ Trust, commonly referred to as QQQ. Recent reports indicate that despite geopolitical tensions, especially the strikes in Iran, investors are maintaining their bullish outlook. The price action implies that fears of instability may have been exaggerated, potentially leading to a more stable, short-term environment for QQQ. At present, pre-market futures are showing signs of stabilization, rising from initial lows to a more balanced position. This stability may encourage more investors to participate, enhancing demand for QQQ in the short term. Furthermore, there is considerable interest surrounding the potential long-term gains of investing in QQQ. A recent analysis suggests that a modest investment of $1,000 could potentially grow to $10 million, highlighting significant growth potential for long-term investors. Additionally, billionaires are increasing their positions in AI index funds, which may reflect confidence in sectors aligned with QQQ. However, caution is advised. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has expressed concerns regarding slower economic growth, rising unemployment, and increasing inflation as we head into the years 2025 and 2026, driven by tariffs. This could impact performance in the longer term. In summary, while short-term dynamics seem favorable for QQQ, ongoing economic challenges may pose risks to its future performance. Investors should remain informed and vigilant as market conditions evolve. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 10th of June 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a mixed rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June 2025, it was reported that Edward Jones assigned QQQ a mixed rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a hold rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 30th of May 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of May 2025, it was reported that Kansas City Capital assigned QQQ a positive rating with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. There are mixed signals in the exchange-traded fund today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, the 16th of June, 2025, and thus far it has fallen nearly 0.5%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The QQQ ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive outlook for the ETF. Moreover, there is a general buy signal from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During corrections downward, there will be some support from the lines at $530.21 and $517.12. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Volume decreased during the last trading day, despite a rise in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The ETF should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal 5 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 9 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 42 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 38 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 42 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 30 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages reveals a buy signal 21 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $466 and $423.69. There is an inherent risk when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, as a break below this point may lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this instance, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $466. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $423.69 and $422.67. Generally, the exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low for this fund. Over the past day, the exchange-traded fund experienced a movement of $8.51 between its high and low, which represents 1.63%. For the last week, the average daily volatility has been 1.24%. Before we dive into the potential advantageous trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate either a diminished expectation for the company's future performance or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, which could present a promising buying opportunity. Now let's explore some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $532.41. If you do not currently hold any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before making an entry. For those who already possess the ETF, this could be a key level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ faces its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $513.16, which represents a decline of 3.48%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily movements, resulting in a minimal risk profile. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is the QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals combined with an overall positive trend suggest that this might be a favorable buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for the QQQ ETF to perform well in the near future. As a result, we have adjusted our analysis and upgraded our conclusion for this ETF from a hold or accumulate to a buy candidate. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 24th of June, we anticipate that QQQ will open lower by $2.49, beginning at a price of $529.16. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It's advisable to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.